What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit, spawning here in the top left-hand corner of Dreamcatcher LE, playing with the red Protoss pieces. He currently tied up the score at 1-1. His name is ShoWTimE. And his opponent, playing in the cross position, playing with the blue Protoss pieces, he's tied currently, but wants to take a 2-1 advantage. His name is Neeb. So guys, you guys can check out games 1 and 2 on the YouTube channel right now. And I gotta say, everyone, this has been one of the most epic series that I've seen in a long time of Protoss versus Protoss. And I would love to see what Neeb is going to do in this game to try to maybe throw his opponent off a little bit. I think ShoWTimE, you know, probably should be doing a little bit of the same, just kind of playing some mind games with Neeb, showing, you know, the possibility, keeping the possibilities open of possibly pushing at certain times, so on and so forth. And Neeb, on the other hand, I think Neeb needs to get more aggressive against ShoWTimE. He's kind of allowing ShoWTimE to play at his own pace, and when you do that, I think it's very dangerous against a player like ShoWTimE. So, looks like both players are going for very similar builds. Going to be 2 gateways into a cybernetics core, and then of course the 2 simulators on both sides of the map. So, what could this mean? Well, I gotta say, most likely, guys, we're probably going to have another somewhat macro-focused game. I think there's a possibility, of course, that there might be a little bit of some cheese at some point or another by one of these players. But I just gotta say, man, I can't give enough props to these players. I mean, it is just incredible what these two players have done. I mean, these guys are 2 of the best in the world currently with the Protoss pieces. And I mean, it shows, man. It shows that these 2 guys are so even. I mean, they're so even. I mean, it's unreal, man. You see, like, just like the production tab. Now, of course, they're going for a little bit of different unit compositions, but they're just so similar in numerous amounts of ways. It's almost like they know exactly what the opponent is doing at all times. So there's a couple of depths that are going to be coming down towards Neeb's side of the map. And it looks like Neeb has decided to go ahead and get some of these, some stalkers out. He's going for the quick Twilight Council, and I like that decision. It looks like actually the same can be said for ShoWTimE. So they're both going to get, those Twilight Councils out, going for that Warp Gate research as well. So, you know, the Warp Gate research is almost a given for if you're playing with the Protoss pieces, but this is going to be, I have a feeling, it's going to be another one of those very neck and neck type of games between these two. So, should be interesting, to say the least. A Blink is being researched right now for Neeb. And interestingly enough, there is going to be a Dark Shrine coming up for ShoWTimE. I love that decision making. The robotics facility follow-up as well. I love it. I love the Dark Shrine. He's kind of, he's playing this really, that is ShoWTimE is playing this. He's planning on getting a little bit aggressive probably with some Dark Templar, and I like that decision a lot. Very quick reaction time there, putting up the pylon, and it looks like these Adepts are going to try to get into the natural expansion here of Neeb, and it looks like the defense is absolutely on point right now against all these Adepts here. Very well done there by Neeb, not really allowing anything coming out of those that Adept push, because that was you know, that was created, that little tiny army of Adepts was created to do significant amounts of damage. So we're going to have to, you know, we'll have to keep an eye on what both players kind of decide to do here. Robotics facility is going to be coming up here for Neeb as well. And a Dark Templar is out. So ShoWTimE has kind of showed his cards here, and it does look like there's going to be an observer coming out right now The Dark Templar looks like he's going to back off a little bit. Maybe he's going to camp it out in one of these corners of the map to try to get a couple more snipes on some of those probes whenever Neeb decides to move out. It does look like this Dark Templar is going. Ooh, nice micro there with that Stalker. Don't want to be losing any units here for free. And it looks like the War Prism is going to probably try to get into the natural expansion here of Neeb to get some kills on some of those probes. Because, I mean, with one swipe of that Dark Templar blade, it takes out one probe. So you got to be careful here if you are Neeb. 1, 2. Oh, man, the decimation. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Absolute devastation with these Dark Templars, man. It can be a serious problem. These Dark Templar, this Dark Templar switch has just totally, pretty much completely thrown Neeb off a little bit. And I know Neeb is moving across the map with some more Stalkers and kind of splitting up his army. But while this has all been going on, ShoWTimE is getting a bigger and bigger force with, you know, a combination of Adepts as well as, you know, some Stalkers and some Sentries. And it looks like he is going to shade into the natural expansion, but I don't think he's going to really do anything. And it looks like these Stalkers are also going to do that for Neeb as well. I don't think there's going to be very many kills on the opposite side of the map. But you guys can just tell, like I was saying, both players are so similar as far as skill. The skill gap is so close between both these players. I mean, you really could be mistaken, you know, by watching both these players and mistaking them for one another, because they're so even when it comes to the micro and the macro of StarCraft 2, playing at least with the Protoss pieces. So there is a push coming here for ShoWTimE. I don't know if this is necessarily supposed to do crippling amounts of damage, but I think he just wants to kind of start to get a feel for... you know, he wants to start putting more and more pressure on his opponent here. So it does look like ShoWTimE is possibly going for a pretty big engagement here. He's going to be shading in. I think that this is an army that is supposed to really jump on top of this army, and he looks like he's going to try to get the surround on all these Immortals as well as these Stalkers and Sentries of Neeb. And oh my God, the surround by these Stalkers of Neeb are doing absolute work, but there's a massive warp in, and ShoWTimE gets the GG out of Neeb, and ShoWTimE takes a commanding 2-1 lead against his opponent. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Neeb and ShoWTimE, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.